What is going on, and welcome back to the next episode. I was going to say the number and then I blanked on what that number is. The next episode of the Scandinavia AI only battle. I hope you're enjoying the action so far. We continue this final war between the two superpowers of the world. It seems Sami is taking the upper hand. I think we could see Finland maybe start to buckle a little bit more than they already are. We're seeing some of their key cities fall into the firing line now. Lahti and Espoo both seem like they're going to go to Sami sooner or later and stick. Helsinki is under siege for the first time in a while. There's now rebels as well, just to add to Finland's issues. Luckily they've spawned near the Sami units. We also seen progress made in the west. We've seen the Danish cities be isolated. We've seen Poznan fall, and now there is more and more of a Sami presence in the Baltic Sea as well. And it looks like they might be sending some more stuff around as well, as Finland does retake Lahti for another turn. Big action. There is 9 stealth bombers and a jet fighter defending Helsinki, given everything they've got. One thing that Sami has an air force, but it's not. It seems to be some elsewhere, maybe more focused on the western or eastern front, I should say, or far eastern front. I mean, Helsinki's much further east than the Danish cities. But you know what we mean. As Lahti again changes hands another 2 times. Not much left of the city now, as it hits 1 population. Same for Espoo. I think this was like nearly 40 when it started, and now it's down to 2. I don't know. Did any of their cities hit 40? Not quite. We've not seen the 40s we were seeing all over the map when we did the Japan one recently. But 39 in the capital there, with the nice tundra pyramids as well. Oh, there's a lot of other cities here under. I don't know if Warsaw's maybe been nuked. I mean, that it might load in the radiation, but yeah, there could be easily 4 or 5 cities falling here in the south in the next few turns. Not to mention what's going on in the north. Here we go. Big turn for Sami. Poznan. Well, it does depend. There is actually no sort of melee units. They're starting to cross towards Lviv. But there we go. Finland ends that turn again. Just heroic. Retaking Espoo and Lahti from Sami. It's a heroic effort from Finland. You've got to appreciate it. They're coming up against someone with more production, who is certainly throwing everything at them right now. But yeah, Finland is coming up with it. But Ribe has now fallen for the first time, and I don't think there's any hope that Finland gets that back in the same way they're having success elsewhere. Here we go, another big turn. Could be the first time that some of these other cities fall as well. You can see, I mean, Warsaw's probably safe for a while, but Poznan's very low, Vilnius is very low. These melee units heading across could cause issues. It has been a brutal, probably one of the most brutal battles we've ever seen on this channel, and it's raging on, continuing. Sami will just continually pump out units. It is unforgiving. Helsinki just got hit very hard. Was that a nuke? That might have been. It might load in a second. A lot of no, the planes would have died, I think, but it seemed like a lot of the land units around it died at the same time. Elsewhere, Poznan changed hands. Aarhus is now also under siege, and Helsinki very low. Look at these submarines. They're not actually helping. I'm not sure if they're aware of that. They would be much better over here. I guess they keep Sami units from making the crossing. But there it is, Helsinki falling to the giant death robot. We've seen Finland use those robots to incredible effectiveness by themselves. But this one was one too much, and I don't think Finland has anything left. They've put everything into defending this sort of 3-city strip of Helsinki, Espoo and Lahti. I don't think there's anything left to even try and retake Helsinki, I'm afraid. There's no melee units in the vicinity that I can even see. This modern armor unit is cut off by multiple death robots, and yet I think I said it might quickly turn to capitulation. Not only did Lahti and Helsinki just fall, but in the west, Aarhus and Poznan just fell into the grasp of Sami. And there is not all too much left. There is this little city in the corner where Estonia made the brave choice not to use their nuclear weapons on Finland. That is now possibly going to be the last city standing. Yeah, there is not much left. Some of these cities are very open. It feels like the beginning. Like I said, that would be the tipping point. And Helsinki, like I said, there's just no defense. I don't think they've got anything to throw at it. In fact, they're probably going to lose Oulu here as well. They could, if it happens quick enough, lose their entire air force, or a big chunk of their remaining air force with it. They didn't move that air force, so Sami could take it out here, and that would be another crippling blow. 2 death robots, maybe putting up the last stand as well. Oh no, this is going to be brutal. It could end really quickly, or it could continue to drag on, but I do feel they are going to just capitulate, or we're going to start to see the pace really pick up. I'm surprised they haven't gone in for Vilnius, and Krakow is now also very low, but I'm sure it's coming. They're using their submarines, clearing the water, being extra cautious before they start sending marines across and things like that. They've got another force here that was in Denmark. That's now free to come on over as well. Yeah, it looks like Sami's going for the jugular. They're going for the kill. If they want to win in terms of an actual pure victory, Tallinn and Warsaw would do it. And then obviously we'll just keep going till get that world conquest. The repealing of the standing army tax. Finland could do with that not passing. If there's any hope of them achieving some... I don't know what Finland could achieve right now other than a peace deal. There we go, Tallinn. A huge city they didn't want to lose. Finland does regain it at least once, but that came out of nowhere. I thought Tallinn would not be the next city to go. But it looks like Vilnius, Krakow and Tallinn will be the next 3 to fall into the clutches of Sami. How many this turn do we reckon? I'm going to say 2. And then Finland gets 1 back. That's my guess. We'll see. Ooh... It's 3. Vilnius, Krakow and Tallinn. Oh, that is brutal. And I believe Finland got none of them back, so my prediction was off there. A brutal blow, and that connects this front with kind of the coastal front. It's not looking good. Warsaw, Tartu, Jyväskylä, sorry, Kuopio, Pärnu and Kuressaare. The remaining cities... 6 cities. That is all Estonia, Finland has, in what was mostly former Estonian territory. They have 7 planes. They have a couple of one mechanized infantry, 1 rocket artillery, 1 regular artillery, 2 regular, I should say, and a bazooka, and a few caravans to prop up what remains of their empire as Sami moves in. Getting away from the coast, that does take the Navy out of things, which could help. The Navy did make a difference towards the end, particularly with these cities, and Poznan, and especially in Denmark as well. But there is just a flood of land units in here too. And there you go, and within 1 turn, Jyväskylä, however you pronounce that one, falling. That death robot obviously took a huge hit. I'm imagining it was on full health and then just took the final hit to conquer the city. But still, that is pretty immense. That's an immense show of firepower. I can't even... There's no actual Sami planes on the screen right now, so I don't know where they're hitting this from with their air force. Maybe it is just these regular artillery units absolutely pounding some of these cities, because it looks like Tartu is going to fall this turn as well. But yeah, it looks like the fall of Helsinki was too much. It crushed Finland. The morale was not there. After that, there's just no units. Maybe that was a lot of their production probably as well. Helsinki, Tallinn. Warsaw and Tartu fell, which does technically give the Sami the domination victory. But there is 3 cities remaining in the corner of this map, and we will go on till the end. We will stand here with Finland. Sorry, Finland, I did this to you. Who knows? The AI has a tendency not to fight when there's 2 left, so... Had we left them alone, maybe they would have lived together happily ever after that betrayal of Estonia. But here we go. It's going to probably be another 2 cities dropping this turn, just because of how powerful some of these sieges have been from the Sami. I certainly expect Pärnu there, the bottom left city, to go this turn, just because of how we can see... We've seen just the destructive power of Sami, and yep, just like that, they waltz on in, and they already push up the units through the railroads towards Kuressaare. Tell you what, having railroads has proved to be a real negative for Finland and Estonia. they could have done without these railroads. We saw how powerful this forest area, which has been cut down a little bit now, but towards the start, this forest made it a nightmare for invasions between these Finland, Estonia, Commonwealth. That's kind of been removed. Here we go then. I think we've probably got 2 turns left. I'm guessing this city's going to go this turn, and maybe Kuopio will go this turn, or at least if not next. And then I'm going to close the game before, you know, the AI comes after our submarine and figures out a way to break through mountains. To be fair, they could kill me with a nuke. I don't know if they would do that, but I also don't know if they can declare war, because I don't know how the AI works. Not a programmer, but because obviously I can talk to them, right? I can click here and pick on them. I don't think they have access to this menu. I think they just see a load of 0s and 1s, so it might not be the same for them. They've never spoke to me, so as far as I'm aware, they could never declare war on me, which is good news, I guess. But this should be it. I think that will be it for the Scandinavia series. A fantastic effort from Finland. It does look like the Sami might have been a bit OP as well, so if you want to crown Finland as your unconventional winners, unconventional, that is not the right word, but now what we're going to do, as there you go, Sami does win it. I'm not quite prepared for this, so apologies. I'm going to waffle my way through it. I'm going to do the shout-outs, not just for the Sami victory, but also for the Japan one. So if you watched the Japan one and you predicted it right and you didn't get your shout-out, I apologise for that. I am literally opening it right now. I will go ahead and give out the shout-outs for both of those. I have the same advert playing twice. This is great. On my own channel. You know, I don't know if there's a very nice irony here. Here you go, I can waffle a bit. YouTube warns you when you get to run ads on your channel. Do not watch them on repeat to, you know, make yourself money, because that's like fraud or whatever, which is fair enough. But then why show them to me? Now I have to watch them, and now I have to worry about how many times is the limit. It's ridiculous. But anyway, you know, I feel like I should just not see them on my own videos. I get it on other videos, but like, come on. But anyway, right, here we go. I will go through who picked the Sami. I believe there's still people picking the Sami as of today, so they did it just in time. Anyone from tomorrow, I'm sorry, and I'm a few days ahead as well. Thomas Wiley, there you go. You picked Sami 13 hours officially before they won, but obviously a few days video-wise, so good job to you. Let's see. Sorry, it's very hard to pick through. Some of these comments are quite long. Hyperion Gamer 100, you said you'd hope the Sami would win, but have a feeling Poland will dominate. I'll give you that. You hope they would win, so that matters. Flem, you predicted Sami would win 2 hours ago. Well, there you go. You got that one right. That was a lucky timing. Gonna go with Estonia. Sorry. Joe Train Cool, you are also rooting for Sami. Pen Without a Sword, congratulations. You picked the Sami as well. Pen Roberts, I feel like you've won many times before, or I just recognise your username a lot, but either way, congratulations. Then we had someone commented first and didn't pick. I mean, I guess you kind of won by getting first anyway. And then Daily Dose of Stan Twitter, you also picked Sami, so congratulations. That is all the comments. If there is a hidden one that I've somehow managed to miss, just point that out to me. You know, if you comment again or in the same spot and say that you missed my comment here, I'll spot it and make sure to make up for it. And now let me get onto this Japan video. It was Hideyoshi Japan who won that one. Sorry, spoiler. Oh my god. Spoiler if you've not seen that one. But I will go through it. Who picked them out? Did anyone? What if no one picked them out? That'd be embarrassing. No, a lot of people went with my pick. That was a big mistake from all you guys, wasn't it? Gee, no one picked them apparently. Maybe I'm missing that. Oh, so I didn't make a mistake. I thought like I forgot the shout out, so I was like, oh no, what if I've missed someone? But it looks like no one actually picked the winner, so that's absolutely fine then. But there we go. I hope you've enjoyed. I will be, what day? I've actually recorded a few episodes ahead, so I think this is Tuesday, Wednesday. This should be Wednesday's video, right? So I think I should have one for Thursday because I'll have time to get it. I'm like 4 days ahead, so that's absolutely fine. But yeah, I hope you have enjoyed. Be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. If you have, be sure to subscribe as well if you are new to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.